Hi, everybody. It's Cindy here with Stampin' Chick Creations. Welcome. It is, what day is it? Who knows? It's Monday, April 14th. It is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are just hopping on for the very first time, hello and welcome. I am the face behind Stampin' Chick Creations. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Brigden, Ontario, Canada. And I have been a demonstrator for 19 years, believe it or not. And I absolutely love what I do. So I go live every Monday night. I try to anyway. Hi, Joanne. And so if you're returning, like some of my friends are, thank you for coming back week after week. If you're new, thank you for joining me. I'm excited to have you here. We have lots of really cool things to do tonight. Hi, Pam. So if you're just hopping on and I don't know who you are or where you're from, tell me where you're from. Hi, Judy. So then I can figure out where everybody's from, because it's always exciting to know where my viewers are coming from. So I am in Ontario, Canada, as I had said. Hi, Sharon. And it's beautiful here today. I walked out of work wearing my winter coat, and holy smokes, did I ever look silly. I don't know what the temperature was, but I got to the car because my husband picks me up, and I went, wow, it's like really hot. Like, I don't need my coat on. This is, wow. Like, so like we actually opened the kitchen window when I got home. It was that nice. Apparently it's not supposed to stay like that this week, but that's okay. Hi, Chris. So yeah, so it was nice. I wish I had known it was that warm. I would have got out for a walk, because I'm fortunate to have a beautiful walking path where I work right now. Hi, Maddie. Oh, Pam's from Ohio. That's not too far away, just over the border a little bit. So yeah, so I'm going to show you some goodies that I have, because who doesn't love brand new goodies, right? Everybody loves brand new goodies. I don't even remember what I ordered. But I am going to tell you one thing. I opened up the box to see what this box was, because I had a couple different boxes coming. And the very first thing I noticed was that I ordered something in French. Now, could I still probably use it? Probably. But at the same time, I really want the English version. So if you are French, hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. My Linda Squares. So if you speak French, would like the stamp set, let's connect, and I would be happy to sell it to you. So, anyway, we have some people watching, so that's fantastic. We are going to do some stamping later on. I did do a trial run of it, and, yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think of it, because, we'll see. All right. So now that we have some friends on, I'm going to show you some in colors. I'm going to show you, I have some like non-new stuff in here too. But for the most part, it's new stuff. So let me start by sharing my screen. So what I need from you is, throughout my unboxing here, I need you to tell me what you like, right? Because if you tell me what you like, then I can kind of gear my classes towards what you like. Now, couple things before we do this. Oh my goodness, how did I almost forget? Two things. Tomorrow, well, apparently today, but we are told tomorrow, the Stampin' Up! Website is going to be down because they are transitioning the system to the brand new reward system. Did you guys read my post on this? I hope you did, because these rewards are fantastic for everybody. So if you're a demonstrator, you don't have to worry about it. You're already opted in. If you're a customer, it's really important that you set up an online account and opt in to receive those rewards, because now what will happen is, for every time you place an order and it's $20 or more, you're going to receive rewards. So in the past, you had to place a $200 order before you actually got any benefit from that, unless I gave you the benefit, because that's just who I am. But now Stampin' Up's like, no. We're going to give them rewards. For every $20 you spend, they're going to give you rewards. And if you're in Ontario and Quebec, my friends, they do not expire. Who's excited? I'm so excited by that. Honestly, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. So now we can actually save those rewards to get something big. So this actually happened to us at the pet store. We had $40 in rewards. So we were able to get a new harness for the dog, and I didn't cost me any, well, essentially cost me what I purchased before, but it was nice to say, yay, I can now get the harness, right? So I was so excited by that. So you need to do that though, or what happens is that Stampin' Up! Will take those rewards. So we have to have some place to put those rewards. I can still place the orders for you. So don't fret, but I need to say, yes, we need to put the rewards to this person, to that person. Okay. And if you don't have an online account and you haven't opted into that, Stampin' Up's going to say, okay, then I'll just take the rewards. We don't want that, right? Okay. So that's number one. Number two, I have this week a couple really nice announcements coming. What's the one? They're both really fun. I think you're going to like them. Okay. So catalogs, they're here. I'm just trying to get them all together. I've had a lot on my plate the last couple of weeks, so I'm just trying to play catch up. So I'm hoping that I can get those out to you as soon as possible. Okay? All right. Let's go. You're done. You're like, Cindy, stop talking. Nobody came to here to listen to you talk. Okay. Okay. Who wants free product or new product? Okay. I don't know what goes with what. Honestly, I'm just going to start pulling, and then we will play a matching game as we go. How about that? Does that work? Okay. So this one, can you see my screen? You can see my screen. Okay. So this one is called Beautiful Motifs. And you know me, fonts, right? Do I need another word stamp set? Probably not. But I really like this, and I really like this. And I like the size of these words, right? And this was actually with the stamp set, so this was nice. So this is actually a bundle. So some of these things that I'm going to show you, friends, this is very important. Some of these things are in the catalog. However, some of these things are online exclusives. So what in the heck does online exclusives mean? Well, online exclusives mean it's literally only online, so it's not in our catalog. And what that also means is that it's only as supplies last. So I know I showed you the box, and a lot of comments were about the sailboat, which I'm going to show you. That is an online exclusive, which means it's only available while it's available. So if it's very popular and it sells out, it's going to be sold out and it will not return. So if there's things that you want, I'm going to tell you this. Please do not wait, because if you love it, everybody else loves it too. Okay, so this was the other reason why I love this Beautiful Motifs, because it also has these coordinating dies. Look at these dies. I feel like these dies are like the best of dies that we've had in the past, or similar, right? I love these for like doing like a layer behind and then like just a simple note. Yeah, exactly, Linda. Hi, Kathy. So that's what I'm saying. Don't wait. Like, I know people go, oh, well, you know, and I'm going to tell you, I think, friends, there's a sign up special to join my team in May coming. I'm not positive, but that's what I'm hearing. So if your list is very large, you're going to want to take advantage of that, because especially with the rewards now, you will get your discount plus the rewards, which is amazing. So this is Beautiful Motifs. It's a bundle. Don't ask me what's online and what's in the book, because I don't remember. I haven't studied the book enough, to be quite honest. This one I love, you know me, right? Words. The Right Words. This one's called The Right Words, and it says, but just know how much I love and care about you, sending good vibes to someone's worth celebrating every single day. It's just kind of got a variety of different things, and I loved it. So, me and words. Okay. Let's see. You knew that this was the very first one I was putting in my cart. If you know me, you know me. Party Piggy. Now, Party Piggy, let me tell you something about Party Piggy. I think there might be dies for Party Piggy somewhere. I haven't come across them just yet, but there might be. He will turn into a shaker card. So we can make his belly into a shaker card. So first of all, his face is stinking adorable, so I had to have him. Second of all, he had shaker card belly. You know I was all over that. Third, look at the words. Like, come on. How can you not? right? Like, who's not loving this? Okay, Party Piggy. I think he's an online exclusive though. So you, if you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, you now know me. Okay, this is my French set. It's beautiful. This says thank you. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. So any of my French friends out there, I know Linda said I can hardly wait to make one of him. I know, me too. I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got to make time to play with these things. So any of my French friends out there, again, I can use this one. It's just a couple words. It's like 4 stamps. I mean, I'm sure I could modify. But if anybody is looking for a French version of that, I will work you out a deal on that one. Here's a beautiful embossing folder. This one is called Damask Designs. And I absolutely love damask pattern. We had something like this, not like this, but like a damask years and years and years ago. And I loved it. So, and I love my embossing folders. Okay, what else do we have in my treasure chest here? So many things in my treasure chest. Let's see, what is this? This is, oh yeah, pressed, speaking of embossing folders, Pressed Flowers embossing folder. So this one I love because I think this one actually coordinates with one of the bundles. But I thought this would be absolutely amazing just to emboss and just put like a nice sentiment there, just like as a sympathy card, put some ribbon around it, just keep it nice and simple. But I thought it would be so elegant. Heat emboss this. Oh my gosh, like the possibilities, endless, right? Okay, so these ones go together. I think this is a big bundle, if I remember correctly. Hang on, just wait for me for a second. Yeah, I think this all goes together. There might be ribbon too that goes with this one. It might be this one. I'm not sure, but okay. So let's start. I feel like there's another stamp set. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's the first stamp set. This one is Gallery Blooms. And I know everybody says, oh my gosh, we have so many flowers. We have so many flowers. Do you know why? I'm going to tell you something. Flowers are our #1 seller. So people keep buying the flowers. So they keep making the flowers. So if you don't like the flowers, that's why. Okay. Then this one actually has 2. This one's called Impressions of Bloom, which I think this one goes with this one. I'm not sure. It's really difficult when I can't show you the catalog. This one's called Gallery Blooms Die. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, yes. So this one coordinates with this. See, because this die will match this one. This flower will match this one, right? This one will match this one. So these ones go with this. But then look at these frames. Right? Frames, flowers, beautiful. Oh my gosh, can you see it? I can see it. The ideas that are swirling through my head right now, friends. I'm telling you. It's just finding the time to sit and play now. Impressions of Bloom. So this one I believe also goes with this one. Hang on. I ordered these so long ago, I don't even remember what I've ordered, honestly. Oh, yes. This one goes with the daisies that I ordered in French. This one. So this one goes with this, and there's paper. So, FYI, this might be the May. Let's take a look at the paper. The May Elite group. Okay? So for those of you that have been signing up for my elite group, I just did the video tonight for the April one. So I'm going to get that video out here shortly. Oh, sorry, Belinda, I did not see you. Hello. So yeah, so this, look at these. Can you not see the possibilities with this? Let's take a look at the paper too. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, we have to do this. We have to showcase this week because I think there's must be gems. Maybe these gems? Are these the gems? Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink gems. Don't know for sure it goes with that one. But These are stinking adorable. They're like, they're so pretty. Okay. Let's not throw them. So these ones, so look at this paper. Oh, hang on. You can't even see the paper. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. I gotta make, ooh, that's not gonna be a good idea. Let me put this down here for a second. Okay. So here's this paper. Let me show you something here. So it transitions, this paper. Transitions. So it goes in strips, right? And then look at the back. It's got yellow squares. Look at this one. Those gems, right, Joanne? They're beautiful. You should see them in person. They have this sparkle to them that I know is not coming through on camera. This paper, when I saw this paper when I was in London, I was like, oh my gosh. And then it's got the fresh freesia on the back. Look, sunflowers, daisies, my thing, right? Ferns, greenery. It's got all the things all together in one package of paper. And then we've got the balmy blue going on with some circles. So this would make a nice masculine print, this one. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. I can't even. I can't. I love it. This just is so, makes me so happy. I can't even tell you. And then look at the back with the garden green and the, like, kind of like the beehive type honeycomb. Honeycomb is the word I was looking for. And then look at this paper. So this is what I'm going to use for the May Elite group. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. I've got the registration coming out shortly. I wanted to make sure I actually had ordered the stuff before I put it out. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this one. This too makes me happy. Right? Look at the green. So I love the fact that the back is very subtle. And that's it. So this one all goes together. So, and there's, I'm almost positive there is ribbon and gems that go with that one as well. Okay, so getting back to the other. Who doesn't love paper? I was going to do a paper share, guys, but there just isn't enough interest. I asked and I had one person say yes. 2 people maybe say yes. So it's a lot of work to do a paper share, so I'm not going to do one because there's just not enough interest. So I will continue to offer my paper through my Elite group if you're interested. Look at this. I don't want to take this right off because then I end up with the paper all over. Can you see this? Is the lighting like caca tonight or what's going on here? Look, it's very antiqued. Oh my gosh. So this is 6x6 and you get 4 sheets of each. I'm going to have to take this off, I think, so you can get the full picture. So this is what the back looks like. Hi, Janet. So then look, beautiful scene. But look, then the back has got a very subtle rose that you can still use. So you're getting 4 of those. And look at this one. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then look, this one's nice and subtle. You have to see these papers in person, honestly. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Would this not be incredible on a scrapbook page? Just put this in one of the corners. This paper is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then it's kind of got like the plaster look here. I love like this type of a paper. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Like this is like, and then the back. Like I wouldn't even know what side to use because I love it all. And then this one. Like there's not a paper in here that's like, ooh, gross. Look at this one. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Abstract? Is that the word I'm looking for? Look at this one. So just so you know, or framed in a powder room. Oh, or in a kitchen. Kathy, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Just so you know, our papers, they actually have artists come in and actually paint these onto canvases, take the picture in high resolution, and then that's how they print them. So these aren't, you're not going to find these papers anywhere else because our artists actually created them. So this one is very nice. But then look at the back. Very subtle. Kathy, I love that idea. That's fantastic. You're so smart. I would not have even thought of that. That's why you need more than one package. Exactly. That's exactly why you need more than one package. Okay. So as demonstrators, we can order 2 of these. But if you order the bundle, you get 1 with the bundle, and then you can order 2 additional. So you can actually order up to 3. So that's another perk of being a demonstrator, by the way, is that not only do you get to order a month before everybody, you get your discount, but then you also can order like 3 packs before it even goes live. Look at this with the boats and the water. Oh, and the colors in this is just stunning. But then look at the back of this one. Like, these would be great for like masculine, women, rustic, vintage, doesn't matter. Look at this one. Right? This is just one paper pack that they're giving us out of like lots. This one will sell out. I'm going to guarantee you. This package will sell out because I can tell you right now, a lot of demonstrators are doing classes with this paper. This one too. But then the back is very subtle. And that's it. So that's it for that pack. So this one's called Beautiful Gallery, 6x6. So I'm going to put that down here and hope it doesn't fall all over my floor. And then we have these beautiful, these are heavy. I was surprised at how heavy they are. They're pressed flower motifs is what these ones are. They're very heavy. They're almost like a metal. And then we have this ribbon. I think this ribbon actually coordinates with that paper that I just showed you. And this one, what are they calling this one? They're calling it Basic Beige. And it's just like a very neutral type of ribbon, which is awesome. So here I have 3 packs. So I have the one I just showed you and then 2 more. Because we're allowed to do that. It's one of the perks of being a demonstrator. Some of these are previous. I ordered, oh, here's a Party Piggy dice. Let me just show you these ones super quick before we get to the sailboats. I promise you we're going to get some stamping done tonight. I don't know when, but we are. Heck, let's skip the stamping. Let's just look at new product all day. That seems like a lot more fun. Look at these little, look how cute this is. This envelope alone is adorable. Look at the piggy. So it's the piggy's belly and the piggy's head, right? So I love that these are small and compact because the piggy doesn't need a whole lot. So I thought that was really cute. Okay, so let me see, what else do I have in here to show you? So here's 2 more packs of that paper, right? Because again, as demonstrators, we can do that. Yeah, this goes with, I think, maybe that vintage paper. Nope, this one goes with the floral paper that I showed you. Foil frames and labels. So this one will be a fun one to play with. Okay, so then let me show you, oh yeah, and then let's see this too. Small circle shaker domes. Hi, Marlin. So these are the little domes for the piggy's belly. Right? Oh my gosh, I can't. Did I order something to put in the piggy's belly? Well, yes, I did. This is loose shaker elements. And I think this has opened because there's some loose elements in here. But like iridescent shakers. So you know I'm making some shaker cards. Does anybody want to learn how to make a shaker card? Could that be a live video one night? Come and join me as I make a shaker card. And you guys can laugh at me when I end up with glitter all over. Okay, so this one you guys have been asking about. So this one is an online exclusive. As soon as I saw the sailboat, I knew I had to have it for a couple of reasons. Number 1, great masculine card. Number 2, says happy retirement. Number 3, my dad was a huge fisherman, always wanted a boat. And I think this is one of those ones you could use for anybody, right? Yes to shaker card. Okay, perfect. We will do a shaker card. Maybe next Monday we'll do a shaker card. So this one is definitely going to be a staple in my collection. Okay, so that's the stamp set. Now, somebody asked me, I think Linda Pearson, maybe it was you, What is a hybrid? I can't even get into this thing. Hang on. Wait for it. What is a hybrid? So this is a Sunrise Sailing hybrid embossing folder. So this is what it is. So this is your embossing folder. Okay. And I can demonstrate this one night on a live if you want. I'm excited to do this as a masculine class. So if you stay tuned in May, possibly, I'm just saying, possibly in May, we might do a masculine card class. Just maybe. So here is the embossing folder. But then we also have dies. So if I can open these, I'm going to show you. Maybe. Come on, baby. My wrist is starting to act up again, so it might be a very short stamping night. So sunrise. So look at the waves. We got ourselves some waves. But then look at the dies. We got our clouds. We got little sailboats. Now, here's the really cool thing. Is if I take this die and I put it in here. Okay, it's not in there perfectly. Actually, it's supposed to go the other way. Let me just do this. Hang on. Wait for it. If I do, so I have my paper in. I've got my embossing folder. And I've got my die in there. I'm going to run this baby through my die cutting machine. And this is going to emboss and cut at the same time. Right? So this is what they say by hybrid. So I can emboss, I can die cut, or I can do all at the same time. Okay? So very cool. Little bit more money. Yeah, it is, but you're getting twice as much return on your investment. Okay? This is a very, very nice embossing folder. It's one of our thick ones. And of course, you can use it with the stamp set, without the stamp set, whatever. Okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, would like to see the, okay, well, we can do that, Linda. So stay tuned for that, because this is actually on my list of something that I do want to play with for Father's Day. And masculine birthdays. Okay, so there's the, oops, I forgot to put this in there. Sorry. I just like to keep all my papers and stuff together. Okay, so there's that. Now, holy smokes, we may get some stamping done. I'm not going to promise you we will. Okay, Loveliest Wishes kit. This is a new kit. What is this one? I don't even remember what these is. Hang on. Oh, yes. So this is a brand new kit that just came out. It's really hard to see on camera. It's very, very nice. It's very simple but elegant. Okay, and I got it because I think the price point on this one was really, really reasonable. So I'm going to do some alternatives with that, but I'm also going to do some just as are ones. Is this the same? Loveliest Wishes? That's the same one. I only got one of the 3 kits this time around because for a couple of reasons. Okay, so now the in colors. So Cloud Cover. So I'm sure you guys have seen these online, so I'm sure this is probably not a big wow to you, but this Cloud Cover is a very unique color. It's a grayish blue is how I would explain it. It's like a very, very light gray with blue undertones is how I would explain this one. The ink pad for this is not available. It's a very, 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 very lengthy process for them to produce our ink pads. And they put it through what they call a bake process, and to see how it will take as if it had been around for a while, as if it had been in heat, all the things. And they did that test and it was fine. And then apparently they were not fine. So they have pulled the ink pads. I'm going to show it to you. It does look black. They've pulled those right now, and they're hoping to have an update for us in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Strawberry Slush is a returning color. It's beautiful. It's going to make me very happy, and you're going to see this in a lot of the new papers. So there's that one. I think actually, hang on one second. Oh, hang on. See if I can do this without dropping it. Oh, I don't remember now. My brain's a little bit mush. Timid Tiger. My phone is somewhere. I think it's ringing. Timid Tiger is like an orange, but like not a pumpkin pie orange. It's like a little subtler. Subtler? Is that even a word? Subtler? I don't know. I don't know if that's a word. But it's nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it. So we have that. So I have 2 of those. And then I have Secret Sea. Secret Sea is, I think, going to be one of those hidden gems. That's what I think about this one. Let me just open this up. If my fingers would cooperate with me, we would be so much farther ahead. But not today, right? Not today, heifer. Okay, so it is dark. It's dark. But I think it has its place. I think this and Cloud Cover, oh my gosh, with Strawberry Slush. So let's look at the ink pads. I only have 4 of the 5, obviously, because that one got pulled. But here, oh, got a ribbon in there. Here's a Timid Tiger. So it's like a peachy orange. I don't know what I would call that one. Oh, Darling Duckling. Did I show you Darling Duckling paper? I did not get Darling Duckling paper. Well, now I got to put an order in. So Darling Duckling is a yellow. But you're not happy with the ink. Okay. Well, I'm going to open it just to see what when it dries sometimes though, Janet, sometimes it's a little bit nicer, right? Strawberry Slush. And then Secret Sea. So, Janet says she's not happy with it. So do you guys want to take a look at this for a second? Let's see. Let's just see what's going on here. Mine's going to be extremely juicy. If I can get into the ink pad, my goodness, I don't know why they have to childproof these things. I need some paper. So hang on. Let me see if I can find some papier. Some papier. Here's some papier. And this is the only stamp set I have close to me right at this second. So let's do this. Let's take a block. So is any of that intriguing to you? I'm curious. Does anything make you ooh and ah? It looks really dark, Janet. I'm not going to lie to you. Ooh, that's exciting. I like it. It's dark. It is dark, but I really like it. I think it depends on what you're stamping it with. It does almost look black. It's like a mix between a black and a Night of Navy, I would say. As it dries, it almost actually looks more Night of Navy-ish with a black undertone. It's really pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it depends on the lighting. It does look really, like I can see a little bit of navy, but not a lot. It is dark. It is absolutely dark. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Because my black, I don't know. My blacks, I cannot seem to get the black, very, very vibrant blacks anymore. I don't know. It's obviously the temperature in my room. So it's a little bit frustrating because I like to have a nice crisp black and I never seem to achieve that. So for me, it's a bit frustrating. So I kind of am excited about this one because maybe this will be the black that I've been looking for. So Marlon says the sailboat. Yes. Yeah, I think you have to pick your stamp with this one. I think you can't use anything that's very, hi Bev. I think you can't use anything that's very bold, I guess is the word I'm looking for. You probably need to use something that's a little bit more, like has some lines in it maybe, is what I'm thinking. But that's just my personal opinion, just like quickly looking at it. I'm going to take my Stampin' Scrub. I'm going to clean my stamp. Yeah, I quite like it. I quite like it. It is dark. Yeah, if you don't like dark things, then that's probably not a great set for you. But for me, you know me, I wear a lot of black, so I'm loving it. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I had ordered. I did not order a ton. I'm going to come back on my face for just a second. I did not order a ton this time around because I wanted to pace myself. And I wanted to know, what does everybody like before I actually start, you know, spending money on stuff and then people go, I don't like that one. So I would like to order product that I think people are going to use. It would I agree, Kathy. I think you're right. I think it would definitely overpower something that's very delicate. I think you have to pick its space. I feel like this color is very much like wild wheat, right? It would be perfect to stamp over a blended strip, 100%. Yeah. So this will be the one where you pick the spot it's best suited for. Depending on what you're creating. So wild wheat was that same color. A lot of people didn't like wild wheat. I liked it in the right spot, right? I didn't like it in certain spots, but if you paired it properly, it was great. If you didn't, it was a little bit too much. And I feel like that's this one. I think this is going to be the same. Now, as it's drying, it kind of looks a little bit lighter. I would probably use it in the spot of a black. Truthfully, is probably what I would do, but that's just my 2 cents very quickly from looking at it. Okay, I'm going to move my chair out of the way because it keeps bumping into me. Does anybody want to do any stamping? Do you feel like stamping? It's a very simple card. It's a very simple layout. It's a really great way to use scraps. I promise you it won't be too hard. And I only have 3. And I pre-cut all my stuff. Anybody up for stamping? Thumbs up? I think we need a challenge. Janet says, sure. Okay. I think we need to get some stamping done, and I think we need to get some posting done on my page. So, let's get creating here. Yes, let's stamp. Okay. I'm like, I feel like the fun's done now. Yes, please. Okay. So, I'm going to start with the card that I think I'm going to like the least. Okay? And you know how this always goes, right? When I say it's the card I'm going to like the least, is usually the card I'll end up liking the most, but we will see. Okay, so I am using Blackberry Bliss as my bottom, and I'm using just basic white as my my next layer. Now, I did tell you guys that paper's gone up significantly in the book. So if you are low on paper, I would strongly suggest not waiting. A lot of the paper, like the white paper, has already gone up. Anyway, message me. We can have a conversation about it. Okay, so what I told you was that you needed 3 pieces that were 1/2 inch by 3.5. Okay, so these are these ones here. Can you see these? 1, 2, and 3. We just had this conversation about wild wheat, and this is the color I'm going to use. So 1/2 inch by 3.5. You need 3 of those, and you need 1/2 inch by 4. So you see what I'm saying about scraps? Now I'm just using the same sheet and I'm using the front and the back. You can use a multiple of papers if you want. It just totally is preference, okay? I'm going to put my card base out of the way. So what I'm going to do is my 3.5 pieces. It's important that you keep these separate and you know what's what, okay? Because they're going to go different directions. So these are going to be our horizontal pieces, our short pieces. Our slightly longer pieces are going to be our vertical pieces, which is up and down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm having a terrible glue situation here because I hate throwing out half-used bottles of glue. But as I was shooting my video before I went live, my glue decided to just start running everywhere, and I ended up with glue everywhere. So I went and got a new glue off my shelf. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my pieces, that's the 4-inch one, and I'm going to adhere it. So I'm going to glue this down kind of over to the side. Do you want to see what we're making? I'll show you the template that I made so that you have an idea of where we're going with this. Now, keep in mind, this is my template and it's not beautiful. And there's some things I want to fix on it. Okay. This is my template. Now, I did the template so that in my head, I could look back and see what I was doing. And then I'm going to smush these in a little bit more. Actually, I should have probably put this one over. Maybe. I can't now. It's glued down. And then you could put your sentiment here. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So this is piece number 1 is my 4-inch piece is going right here. Piece number 2 is going to be one of my short pieces. So I'm going to call them my short pieces. Long and short is what I'm going to call them. And I'm going to place this one about here. Okay. So that's 2. My 3rd piece, I'm going to come in about here, but I'm going to bring it down a little bit from this first piece that I have because I don't want them to all line up perfectly because that's kind of boring. So I'm actually going to bring this one in a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to bring my short piece in. I'll make sure I'm not missing any comments. So this is my 4th piece. So I'm going to bring it about here, and I'm staggering them, right? So I'm leaving a little bit of space, but I'm staggering them because I don't want them to all be the optical illusion. And then I'm going to do number 5. What am I going to do with number 5? Let's go up this way with number 5. Like that. Okay, and then number 6. I'm going to bring just slightly this way. Oh, actually, no, hang on. I'm going to go this way. Because I don't want it to line up exactly this one. Okay. So now, this is a great way to use strips. Now, a couple things I can do. I can run this through my embossing machine just to kind of dress up the background a little bit. Or I could find a sentiment that I like, and I could place it along here. Or if I have a small one, I could place it here. Or I could place it here in the middle. Okay? So, I don't know what I want to do with this one, to be quite honest. Let me see here. Ooh, I almost dropped my stamp set. I might actually... Ooh, jeepers. These stamp sets are very, very slippery, FYI. I might make this one into a sympathy. And I have not used the sympathy stamp yet. So I'm going to put this one together. Okay. Put that in there. Oops. I almost stamped that upside down. I'm gonna actually use the Secret C. Yes, Julie, you want to watch the beginning because I show you new product. So you want to do that. I just stamped that Cricut. Fantastic. Okay, so Joanne, what type of a paper trimmer do you have? And the reason I bring this up is because I had a lady at the retreat in London who said the same thing to me. She's like, oh, I can never cut anything straight. So I don't know how to cut the cardstock because mine always comes out crooked. So I said to her, look, show me how you cut your cardstock. Well, she wasn't using it to, she wasn't using hers to line up at the top. So like once she realized, I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. Ooh, many kinds. Okay. So I find that if I line mine up here at the top or along the bottom, wherever you want, that keeps me very much straight. And then just make sure it's butted up nice and tight is really nice. And then our lines, I use our lines to make sure it's nice and straight too. But I understand that can be definitely a struggle. Okay, where's my Blackberry Bliss? So see how simple this card is? But for a sympathy card, and I'm going to add some gems to it actually. I think I had some gems beside me here that I can use. So is this an amazing card? Nah, probably not. But is it a card that you could actually make in bulk and use your scraps? 110% it is, right? So I'm going to use, oh, there's white black. Huh, interesting. I'm going to put this. The reason I'm putting this here is because I actually have a mark on my paper there. You probably can't see it on camera. But I'm trying to, very simple, but very pretty. It's very, very simple. I'm getting more and more for simple cards that I can like pop off really quick. Okay, so that's number one. Let's do number two. Number two, let's do this one. So you know me, I'm black and white. I love black and white. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm actually going to start this one over here. So hang on. So this paper, I need to make sure my paper is all together. So I'm going to use, which one do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. The long ones, I'm going to use this gray, and for the little ones, I'm going to use the petals. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this one, though, is I'm actually going to start this way for this one. Oh, you can't even really see me. Sorry. I'm going to start this way. So I'm going to go, and the reason I'm starting this way is because I want to show you there's like versatility to this, right? So I'm going to go 1. Where's my template here? And then 2. So we all have these little strips of paper where nobody knows what to do with. I'm going to go here. 2. 3. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put these all together a little bit closer. maybe about there. 3. And then 4. I think this one's crooked. I can't tell right now. So 4. And then 5. See when you put these closer together how much nicer they look? 5. And then 6. Yes, so Kathy, yes, you can do this portrait landscape. It's an amazing way. Do you know what kind of bugs me though? I feel like I should have moved this one over more. Because these two are going to be the same. And I don't like that. Look at this one. Oh, that's pretty. Right? So I could go this way. I could go this way. I can go this way. Okay. So. These might be too big for what I was hoping. I want to use, actually, I'm going to use this one. Okay, my phone is going cuckoo. I'm going to use I'm So Glad We're Friends. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to do this in the Seacrest color again because I really like this color. So I really think I'm going to be using this one more as a black, I think. Right? It's funny, Kathy, honestly, when I saw this template online, I fell in love with it. And then when I made my template, I was like, oh, I don't know if I really like it. But I think, honestly, the trick to this one, this would have actually been, this one would have been a nice sympathy card. If I had thought that far in advance. I think the thing with this one is you want to keep your papers closer together. Right? This one would have made a very nice sympathy card. How many of you guys are creating with me? Because this is going to be your challenge this week. Your challenge this week is if you post your card onto my page, which I think you can post to my page. If you can't, send them to me and I will post it for you. I'm going to send you a gift. I'm going to send you a gift. Yes, I'm going to send you a gift. So do I want black dots or white dots? I feel like I need black, but just watching. I always watch first. That's fair. I really like this one, actually. I do think the trick is keeping your papers closer together. So if you're creating, Chris is doing taxes. That was me yesterday. I had my taxes 90% done. And then yesterday I was just putting like the final touches on it. And I literally spent the entire day, like 12 hours, putting the final touches on it. Marlon's playing along. White would get lost. Go black. Okay, that's what I was thinking. But I was like, oh, I don't know. Oh, look, my phone's ringing again. And guess what? It's a spam call. The other day, I kid you not, 9 spam calls. 9. I'm actually surprised it hasn't come through my... Oh, it has come through my computer. I was like, I'm surprised it hasn't come through my computer. Look at that one. Beautiful. This one I actually like. This one's not bad. But you're right. It's a dark color. I will give you that. It's definitely a dark color. It's going to have its spot. But I think with the strawberry slush, I think it's going to be really nice. Actually. Or with the clover or the sky. What's it called? cloud cover. Now I have to get rid of used to all these names. Okay, and my last one, you know I was going to use the daisy paper because, or the, yeah, I call it the daisy paper. I have a lot of this already cut, actually, so probably not fair, but I'm going to use the gingham and the florals. I kind of like it this way so that I can put my sentiment here. I kind of like that layout. Or Darling Duckling. How did I not order that paper? Can somebody explain this to me? I'm so lost. I have no idea how I did not order that paper. I must have been half asleep when I put that order in. Okay, let's go again. Because I ordered a French stamp set. Forgot the Darling Duckling paper. Like, what the heck would I need that for? Honestly. Okay, so here's number 1. Oops, let's do this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Here's number 1. Number 2 goes to the top. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go just over the number 1. Okay, number 3. I'm going to go here. 3. Number 4. Where's my number 4 go? It goes... You know what I think it is too? I think I started this one over too far. I think that's what it was. Number 5. Right? And then number 6. Okay, I feel like I don't know if it's the gingham on here. This paper looks, it is crooked, that's why. Hang on. I realized today that I never posted Maya's, oh yeah, shoot. Okay, Maya. I never posted Maya's birthday card, which I have to show you because it's really, really cute. Okay, so now this one, I should have flipped these. This one should have been I'm so glad we're friends, and this one should have been the sympathy one. Anyway. We can make this one as a thank you card. What do you think? Okay, we need an old olive ink pad though. Okay, so how many of you think you're going to actually try this card? I know it's not a traditional Cindy card for sure. This is a completely out of the box card for me. Right? Clean that off again. Do you know what I'm really looking forward to? Can I share something with you? I'm really looking forward to actually cleaning my stamp room. Because I have been in such a state of chaos for the past numerous months. I'm excited to actually get my room into some sort of order. So I probably, if I was doing this again, I would probably put another layer of like old olive behind. That's funny. Kathy, I feel the exact same. If you saw my, honestly, I should, if I wasn't so embarrassed, I would actually do a video of what the studio looks like right now. Because I promise you, if somebody were to walk in to rob us right now, they would walk back out and say, oh, look, somebody's already been there to rob them. Because it's a disaster. I can't even explain. 2 major events and my mom's birthday weekend. Chaos. Complete and utter chaos. I'm glad you guys like this one because I wasn't so sure about this one. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this one. Once I got it done, I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But this one's pretty too. But I feel like it needs gems. Do you think I can color these? Do you think I can color these? What do you think? Do you dare me? Do you dare me to color these? I don't know if I can. I know you can the gems, but I've never done these matte ones. Let me just do a little one. Hang on. Hang on, I have to get the right color first. Dark. Yes, but yeah. Yes, but no. I feel like there's a finish on these that... I probably wouldn't. You know what? I got 2 of them done. Let's just do 3. What the heck? They don't actually look green. They actually look yellow, but... I know, like, what the heck do I have to lose? 3 little gems. I think I can handle it. Okay. Except for... Oh, man. Oh, no! Hang on. We can fix this. We can fix anything! See what I'm doing? The state of desperation right here. Do I give up? I just need to flip it over so I can grab it. There. There. Okay. See? We can fix anything. My dad used to say to me, I didn't raise no stupid, or no dummy. That's what he said. I didn't raise no dummy. I'm like, okay, Dad. Okay. I don't know how much I love those, but anyway, whatever. I'm not really even on there straight, but whatever. Look at this one. I like this one. And you can. I did Old Olive, but it's just very, very faint, but you can. Okay, that's actually kind of a fun layout. So the one thing I would tell you is consider these. Like, I almost feel like these almost need to be a little bit shorter, to be quite honest. Like, if that's just me looking at it now done, I feel like if you want to stagger these more, you almost need to cut these a little bit shorter. The horizontal ones. Okay, so Kathy's on the vote. She says 2, 3, 1. I agree. I'm tied between these two, but I really like this one. Anybody else want to vote? And I'm glad you're going to try this. So if you post your card or send me your picture of your card, you don't have to send me one. You don't have to send me a whole bunch, just one. I'll send you a gift. Janet, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 1 from Joanne. Julie's 2, 3, 1. This one's beautiful, isn't it? This would make an amazing sympathy card. Like, or just a thinking of you card. You know those cards you really don't know what to send? This was that one. Maddie says 2, 1, and 3. I like this one. I think I just have to put these pieces together a little bit closer. But who was it, Janet? This is dark. I'm with you, girl. It's dark. 2, 3, and 1. I think it's just the color combination on this one I don't like. I think that's just me. These two are my favorite, for sure. I love the yellow paper, but I love my black and white paper too. Marlon says 2, 1, and 3. And Sharon says 2, 3, and 1. Pretty, eh? These matte dots. So if you're in my elite group for April, you're getting these matte dots. I probably shouldn't tell you that because it's supposed to be a surprise, but I'm telling you anyway because I can. I'm the boss. I can do whatever I want. Right? But you're getting those matte dots. So congratulations. And I'm going to have all that stuff out. It's all ready to go. It's cut, packaged. The video's done. I just have to put it in the mail. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to come back next week. Let's do some shaker cards with Mr. Piggy Wiggy next week, maybe, or the sailboat. I haven't quite decided. So let's just see how my week goes. And if I can, I'm going to get those done for you. All right. So get your pictures posted. Let me see what you got. And we'll go from there. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you will come back next week. Well, until then, we'll see ya. Bye.